How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Hello. I found this spooky outfit. It's kind of goofy though. The fur is really crazy. But anyway, how's everybody doing? I'm a bit tired, so sorry for all the yawning. But I'm determined to keep up with being relatively active and streaming every day. So, I don't know. I couldn't find anything spooky, like spooky background, so I don't know. Let's see. But yeah, how's everybody? Good evening. Today we're doing I've been doing a lot of the fluffy mic ASMR recently, so I figured I'd do it without it today. Hello. It's a little good to see everybody. Why is so much of my CPU being used? Oh no. Oh well. See here. Yes, I am. Wait, I think the other wings can go away. That's fun. Oh, okay. And now my outfit is floating. Oh my god. Anyway, the amount of scuff sometimes is funny. There we go. Now that's spooky. Let's see if we can find a background that's more SR. This is the SR30. Excuse me. I should probably drink some water. Yeah, this is the SR3D, right? Maybe I'll turn it up just a little bit. Just slightly. Okay. Also, Liz, thank you so much for the love needs. Oh my god, the microphone almost fell forward. Sorry about that. The microphone making that sound. Alright, I guess we're just using one ear for now. I said butthole. Someone out there thought I said butthole. But bottle. Anyway, bottle. For the bottle. Okay, anyway. I may be immature, I don't know. I thought it was funny. Anyway. But yeah, it's like, it has like a straw on it. So I don't have a straw with me. I'll just use this. My mouth sounds. could have been on a Friday. Unfortunately, it's not. For whatever reason. Right. At least it's not on a Monday. I guess that's better. But then the winter November enjoyers on Friday will be like, sorry, Halloween's over. No more. I guess you can still have Halloween weekend. That's probably what I'm gonna do. Is it an isekai? Kinda. She doesn't die. Together, she's still alive. I think this is just our normal fantasy anime. Is the best way to describe it. I feel like putting it under the isekai label might sour it for some of you. If I were to recommend it. But if you like, I don't know how to describe the fantasy and ancient Magus Bride. It's more like medieval fantasy, kind of. Is that, I don't know if that's the best way. Although it's still sort of modern. The magic in it is like fairies, goblins, like cryptids, kind of, a little bit. You get what I mean? Like, it's not really like your classic, like, that kind of fantasy where it's like most isekai. Yeah, it's like kind of your basic, like, whoa, that gnome over there. You know what I mean? And like dragons and, normal things. Yeah, so it's like, but it's still modern. Very like, oh my god, what is this? On Twitter. Imagine we are arguing and I throw a spider on you. That's terrifying. Well, that's one way to win any argument with me. I'll just run. Oh god. whispering. Is that why? Okay, fuck you, Google. Anyway, I'll just type it. There's a good YouTube video about it, I think. Exactly. The video is called How the Ancient Magus Bride's OVA Makes You Care. It's weird because, like, the OVA was so touching, and then, like, you watch the series and it kind of, like, drains you of that, like, of that feeling immediately, because it's, like, onto a totally different, like, subject matter in the first episode, you know what I mean? Like, it's, like, totally off course, but that's kind of the point of OVA. I believe it's, like, its own little thing, I guess, like, or story, or a special episode. I was like, why was that episode so, like, it was so pretty. It felt like a movie. And the show, eventually the show picks up, and I feel like it's just as good as the OVA. But it takes a few episodes. It takes like a good, like, 8 episodes to really catch up with the feeling, or like more interesting. It's the best way to describe, because obviously the first few episodes are like, they're kind of like building the environment or story or like background, you know. So it's kind of like, yeah, let's get to the good stuff. like the cool stuff, you know. So whereas like the OVA kind of like skips that all, but like focuses on like a very specific point that kind of allows her. It's weird because like the first episode of the anime, it's kind of like grim. I don't want to spoil anything because how she ends up the way she does is a bit interesting, we'll say. But yeah, no, I gotta rewatch the OVA. It's so good. Oh, was it 3? Yeah, it was 3 episodes. That's why it felt like a movie. It was like if you just watch them seamlessly, all 3 of the OVA, it just like, oh, I remember when I first watched it. I think I'm just very nostalgic. Oh my god, I was like, oh my god, this is like the best shit ever. And then I watched the show and I'm like, oh, what happened to all that like whimsical, magical energy that was like those first few? But then eventually it does get that way, especially after the storyline with the fairy and the dog boy, and even the main character Elias. You start to learn more about the characters. You start to care a little bit more. got annoying sometimes. I'm like, oh my god, she's goofy. I love her though. But her battle armor is such goals. Like, oh my god, if I ever do like a fear jet model or like a redesign or not or like a alternate outfit. God, I want just full body armor like that. It's the sexy kind too. It's the meme of female armor in video games type shit, but it's so cool. Hold on, let me find it. Albedo Overlord armor. It's so sick. It's so good. It's so great. I can't. But anyway, I had the unfortunate existence of looking on Reddit and I saw art of Ainz. Mind you, this character's a skeleton. The dude is just bones. And it was albedo. I reference this on a yearly basis as like one of those moments where I miss the person I was before seeing this type of shit. Because I didn't really think about that. I was like, that doesn't happen. So like it's like they give him like a magical, like a spiritual penis. Cause he's like a skeleton and they drew like an outline on his like over the skeleton. It was like a blue, like it was like pixie dust or something. It was like a hologram almost, but like it was so stupid. I was just like, who made this art? Please give me the link to this. Who is this artist? I need to know. The art was good, but I was just like, I mean, I guess that's one way to do it, but like, you could have just drawn his human self or something. But they're like, no. Let's draw him in his game. Right, it's an isekai, but he's in a video game, I'm pretty sure. Kind of like a sort of online deal. I don't know. But I just, this is also when I was a lot more like, this is pre me being a degenerate, so just mind you, I wasn't used to stuff like that. When did Overlord come out? Oops. But yes, ever since I have a yearly, I tell. Anytime the subject of Overlord, I just love to bring it up because I'm like, the artist really just said, hold on, let me draw him. Let's draw Ainzel going with. I just don't get it. Anyway. Besides that, it's a good show. If you like, isekai anime and fantasy. It's definitely on the goofier side. Like, it's not as goofy as Konosuba. I would say it's like a 2 notches less silly than that show, but it is very silly. I feel like it has a lot of humor. But I haven't really watched too much of Konosuba or the other isekai quartet anime or whatever. They turned Ainzel into a human. Interesting. Let's see. I mean, let's not see. I mean, let's see for the release date of the anime. Sorry. Okay, I understand now. Okay, I was definitely like, okay, that makes a lot more sense now. Anyways, besides the point, I saw some shit on Reddit or like wherever the fuck, Twitter, and I was like, okay guys, okay, artists, they had a vision. They really did. You know, that's what I can appreciate about artists. They do have a vision, but sometimes I just would have never thought about that. I'm like, well, he's like the main character and he's super like uninterested in she's super uninterested in no, Hines is super uninterested in what's her face? Albedo, so I'm like, you know, that's never gonna happen. No, she's not my fan of her yet. But yeah. Oh my god. It was just so goofy. They did the same thing with Sans. This is why I don't browse the internet anymore. Anyway. Sans from Undertale, they did the same thing. I saw art of that too, and I'm like, no more skeleton guy art. You guys are banned. Like, artists are banned. Like, they're skeletons. They don't have anything. But somehow they make it like it's just so cursed. I'm so tired of it. I'm so tired. But it is Ein's fault for turning. That's true. That's true. He was the ones like that was like, oh, I'm gonna make her love me a lot, and then he regretted it because he's like, oh my god, go. Oh my god. She's a great character. Besides that, you know, everyone has their flaws. I guess she's just really down bad. Like there was this one scene where I was just like, ma'am, this is too much, madam. He's a skeleton. Man, this is a Wendy's. Like, I remember, what was it? It was a few episodes in. She was like in a bedroom or something, and I was just like, anyway. Albedo, our waifu of the year, every year. The ultimate waifu, but she's just a little quirky, I guess. Just a little silly, nothing wrong with that. But yeah, I really like her battle armor. It is the coolest thing ever. Oh, one of the coolest things ever. Oh yeah, Sheltier was a little weird too, but I expect that from Sheltier. I feel like they're both a little, you know. Both of them, both Sheltier and Albedo, or Albedo they're both definitely quirky gals, to say the least. Another anime I can recommend you guys is Restaurant to Another World. I talk about that one a lot. I slept pretty good today. How about you? But yeah. Yeah, dude. I don't know. I don't know what I was talking about before, but I don't know, season 2 didn't really appeal to me. Yeah. Oh, really? Does it go off the rails? They've gone way too far in the unhinged. Really? Oh boy. Didn't the latest season come out like 2 years ago? It's recent too, right? Hold on. Latest. Google, are you gonna listen to me this time? Google, what's the latest Overlord anime season? And what the fuck was that noise? Google, why don't you listen to me? Oh, okay, I get it. Now I know. What's the latest Overlord season? The anime. Season 4 came out in 2021. Oh, it came out in 2022. Season 5 confirmed. Oh god. Well, I guess there's gonna be a season 5. And there's a movie. Also, PvP, hello, welcome. Google, when did the Overlord anime movie come out? Oh wow, it's loud. God. Okay, thanks Google. Okay. So it's coming out this year? From what I got shouted out by Google. Damn, what the fuck? My ears. Yeah, I don't know, man. I like the I can definitely say I like season 1 hands down. You know, I guess we need to normalize just watching the anime until it falls off. Watch until you feel bored, basically. That's what I do. Like, as soon as I am disinterested in a show. Oh yeah, Dorohedoro is getting another season. Does anyone like that anime? The one with the alligator guy? Is he an alligator? A lizard? I like that one. I haven't finished it though. Yeah, I was never expecting that to get another one. I thought those were one of those one-off. Google, I swear if you yell my ear off again. Dorohedoro season 2. Yeah, it's a CGI anime too. I like CGI anime. I really do. I know they've been a little bit scuffed. You know? But like, I don't know, there's something about that anime that's so like, is the word grunge? It's very like, you know what I mean? Like the aesthetic. I don't know how to describe I like it though. I gotta finish it. Oh yeah, I have seen the new Trigun CGI. Looks so good. Yeah, I haven't finished it though. I watched like the first half of the episode and I was like, whoa, that's crazy. They like, people say they made Vash very e-boy in the new series. I'm like, yeah, he does kind of look a little e-boy, but I think like it's just modernized. I mean, compared to what? When did Trigun come out? Like 80s, 90s? Early 2000s? Let's see. When did Trigun come out? Yeah, 90s. Obviously, it's gonna look a lot different. I like both versions of him. Trigun Stampede. It has like not like it's very like expressive, like Zenless is the best way to describe it. Oh right, Blue Exorcist. Is it actually gonna be like oh whoops. Okay. Blue Exorcist new season. Let's see. Is it actually gonna be a sequel to season 2? Or season 1? I heard about the announcement, but I'm like, the last time they announced Blue Exorcist, it was the Tokyo arc, or well, remember it was technically season 3, or technically season 2, and it happens after episode 15 of season 1, right? Like it's an arc between season 1. I'm like, well, that's not really a new season. Like a new season, as in like continuing the story. I wonder if it will be the season before this one is after season 1. That's a good sign, right? So that means it's going to continue after. Okay, season 4 is finally. I know won't be waiting quite as long as he did for season 3. Interesting. It's set to air January of next year? Really? Well, Blue Exorcist more like Blue Balled, because like it took so long to get any signs of life from like getting a season 2 or 3. I keep mixing up. I watched season 1 and 2 together. It's 2 separate seasons, right? Hold on. It feels like it's so longer. Okay, hold on. Season 1. Okay, not to spoil anything, but season 1's like. It's 25 episodes, right? Then what's season 2? Okay, season 1's. Yeah, so then I've only watched season. Okay, then there's season 3. Oh, that came out this year? Okay, so I think I understand now. So season 1's the old one. I've watched the one from 2011. And then the rest of it all happens in season 1 technically, but they're 2 different seasons. With the way they're going, they might adapt the whole manga, because the manga is on its last arc. Yeah, interesting. Am I correct with that though? So season 3 isn't continuing after the end of season 1? Oh. And then finally season 4 is gonna be like a actual season 2? Is what I'm getting at. Because I'm not gonna care. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I should try watching the other 2 seasons. Maybe I won't be such a hater. That's crazy. Season 2 came out in 2017, then Season 3 came out this year. That's a long time. Did I roast his haircut? I thought Rin was adorable. I love that character. I like Rin Okamura. I think I'm more into Yukio. And the hot lady in that anime, oh my god. What's her name? Shura? She has like yellow and red hair. Don't even get me started. Anyway, there used to be this VR chat avatar that someone made of her. It got removed, unfortunately, because they used a booth model to make it, and they don't allow that as public avatars. But God, it was heavenly. I'll have to remake it myself one day. The boob sword lady, yeah. Rin's the okay, how do I describe this? Well, yeah, he's the one with the powers, right? They're twins, I'm pretty sure. And then Yukio is the one with the glasses. I like the one with the glasses. I like Yukio. I like the both of them though. A lot of the characters are very likable. I like the goofy school principal guy. But he's also like... Oh wait, never mind. I don't want to spoil anything if anyone hasn't seen Blue Exorcist. But, yeah. Not Yu-Gi-Oh. No, not Yu-Gi-Oh. 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 Or Yuki. We'll just call him Yuki. Cause like they left it off at such a... they left it at such a cliffhanger. I've just been like... You don't understand. It's sad. One day they'll actually continue it. But yeah, Blue Ball Exorcist is a really good anime though. I highly recommend it as well. Season 1's a banger. And the dub's good too. The dub's really good. I do prefer the sub though. I would probably watch the sub. No offense to the dub or anything, but I just feel like the one thing I dislike is Ren's voice in the English dub. It fits him, but I don't know. There's something about it that like... I'm pretty sure it's the same voice actor for Kirito. I'm sorry. I have like unnecessary... I have unnecessary hate for the voice actor of Kirito. I don't hate the person or thing. They do their thing, but like... Oh my god. Every time I fucking hear that voice, I like have PTSD and I'm like... Kirito, it's you. And it's funny because he plays a lot of characters that are very similar. Hold on. S-A-O. Oh. Okay. S-A-O. Voice actor for... I just hate Kirito. I think I did this on the main channel. I've talked about my hate, my strong disdain, dislike towards Kirito, especially in the games. Because the games are already kind of dog like shit. They're kind of terrible. But at least let me enjoy the game without Kirito existing in it. Thank you. Oh, anyway. But yeah, I have beef with all versions of Kirito except Gun Gale. He was like tolerable for like 2 episodes and then it got annoying again. But it's okay. I just can't. He's just a goober and not a good type of goober. Oh my god, now I know why I hate Meliodas from 7 Deadly Sins. Okay. I know these are fictional characters, but if I had like a wish to beat up a person, it would be that Meliodas. I'm not even gonna get into it. I hate Meliodas so much. It's just everything about him is so annoying. Honestly, okay, maybe it's unnecessary hate. I think he's like the protagonist syndrome, you know? But like every other character in the show is great. But I don't know. Maybe I was just in a bad mood around that time because I was like, there's something about Meliodas that grinds my gears. There's something about him that makes me angry. Maybe he's just too happy or something. I don't know. It's weird because I've watched all of, or I think season 1 or season 2 of 7 Deadly Sins. I can't remember a thing, I'm gonna be honest. Just like Gintama, I watched, and Inuyasha too. I've watched. Ooh. The fuzzy part of the SR3D thingy came out. Oh well, I think I'll be able to find something to replace it with. But yeah, oh my god. Anyway, I don't know who I was hating on before. Alright, Kirito. It's okay though. It's fine. It's just a character, you know? They can't. They didn't have like 5 different mobile gacha games on the App Store or anything. And it wasn't like a popular anime for like multiple years and it's shoved down your throat. That'd be crazy. I only hate Orihime because I'm a Ruki. What's that ship name? Rukigo or something? Ichigo x Rukia. Yeah, I'm just a hater because of that. I think Orihime gets a lot better throughout the series. Same thing with Urio. I think a lot of the characters get really cool later on in the series, but in the beginning they're kind of like unlikable. But anyway. Anywho. Also, I found the thingy for the mic. I'm glad I found it. I'm gonna glue that back on. Or, I don't know. Stick it back into the microphone once the stream ends. I'm gonna put it right here. Wait, really? Attack on Titan fell off? I thought okay, I'm not gonna lie. I never really took My Hero Academia as like, how do I describe? Also, thank you, Diego and Nachi and Hando for the gifts. Thank you. Sorry about that. I've been like yapping so much. Thank you so much, sweetheart. I don't know. I just feel like My Hero is kind of like one of those shows. Do you know what I mean by like it's not like it's not trying to be like astonishing amazing, you know what I mean? Like there's just some shows that are entertaining just for being entertaining, and then I feel like there's some shows that are kind of like trying to like break the mold, you know what I mean? Like they're trying to be like more than, I guess, is, you know what I mean? So I feel like I never really took that from that show. I feel like it's kind of just exists, at least for what I watch of My Hero. Oh, but the fan base. I don't blame you. The fan base is definitely... How do I put this? The My Hero fan base definitely exists. Is the best way to put it. I can't talk because I used to be really into the show. I only watched like 7 episodes. When like this is like immediately when it first came out, so I was like really into it, and then I got bored, and I moved off to other things. So I can't really talk since technically at some point I was really into My Hero as it was airing, like on a week-to-week basis. And how many? 7 episodes is like a while, right? That's like a month or so. So yeah, like when it first came out, I was into it, and then I kind of got bored. Yes, we're talking about the English VA of Kirito. No offense to that guy or whatever. I don't know, man. It's the characters they play. Kirito, Meliodas. Get out of here. Meliodas. I will personally kick Meliodas. I thought All Might was really funny. That was my favorite character. I fell asleep during JJK. I was gonna watch the show. I watched up until 11 episodes. I fell asleep. I can't remember. I just remember like them being in the sewers or something, and that's the last thing I remember. I think it was a sewer. I can't remember. They were in some type of tunnel or something. But yeah, I gotta watch Sorcery Fight. I gotta get on Sorcery. I gotta watch Sorcery Fight, guys. Oh yeah, I do remember. I do remember that I watched at least 11 episodes because I thought I really was into the show because At least the first few episodes reminded me of a show called Noragami, if anyone's watched. It's not like identical, but it has like similar concepts, you know what I mean? It has the same vibe in the first few episodes, and then it kind of distinguishes itself a little bit different. Because like in Origami they're called phantoms, I think, or something like that. I think in the English dub they call them phantoms, and then in the sub it's called, I can't remember. But yeah, I really liked JJK. I thought it was pretty good. And the main character didn't make me want to like rip my ears off, so that's also good. I'm a tough critic. What can I say? But I would never voice act. I know I wouldn't do a great job. So I can't criticize too hard. But it's more of a preference, that type of thing. I think I probably fell asleep right after Gojo was introduced. I'm trying to think, because like episode 10, it was getting interesting, I'm not gonna lie, in the beginning, and then I don't know where, what made me fall asleep. I can't really remember. It was definitely a sleeper episode for sure, because I just fell asleep, but it was, I never came back. It happens. I know shows have their ups and downs, at least. But yeah. Like the most recent anime I completely watched, oh god, it was called Sunny Boy. Has anyone seen that? It was definitely something. I watched it because Hazel, one of the starlings of the server, someone in our community named Haggle, we call him Haggle, he suggested that one a long time ago, and I finally got around to watching it, as well as like Karaken. And in August I watched Redline, right? So I've been kind of like going through everyone's recommendations slowly but surely when I have time, because like Redline was such a banger, and I'm like, you know what, I need to start listening to you guys more. I need to stop watching whatever filth I'm watching. Yeah, Redline is like, it makes me kind of feel sad when I watch it. I'm like, god, this movie came out so long ago. Like, I don't know if they really make stuff like this anymore. It felt so unique, even after such a long time. I'm surprised I never watched it before. But yeah, I really like that anime. It's very quick though. It's a very short movie, but I don't know. It doesn't need it to be long, really. It just has a really good vibe. And the music's great. And the animation. But yeah, Sunny Boy was the thing I completed after that. Here's the thing. I've watched so many anime, but I never finish. So that's why I always tell you guys about the ones that I actually, for like the whole thing, I watched it, because I could say a show is terrible after like 2 episodes and then not know the gold mine towards the end of the series. So I don't know. But yeah, Sunny Boy was a mind frick, because I know YouTube doesn't like me using curse words. And that ending, it's like, I wish I could. If you ever watch Sunny Boy, watch it all in one go is my best suggestion. Don't watch it. I started it in September and then finished it in October. I kind of had a good like few weeks between finishing it. I recommend just completely just, you know, go for it. And there's a character I want to make a joke about, but it's kind of spoiler. Is it really though? It's not, but it is. Visual spoilers, because you'll have a good chuckle if I don't spoil. There's just a really there's just a really random character just thrown into the mix like halfway through the series, and then they just disappear. It's the funniest shit I've ever experienced. I was like, are they gonna explain this person? And they never do. It just exists. It's so funny. Also, hello school. Hello. Hello, Edgar. Sorry if I yap too much. I'm trying to focus on the ASMR. But yeah, I enjoy talking about stuff. I enjoy my yapping every now and then. Yapping in Yappersville, USA. But yeah, so I stopped right before. You know how there's like a turning point between season 1? There's like a halfway mark where the series completely changes. I stopped right before that happens. So, like, in the middle of the series, probably the first at least 8 episodes, I think. First 8 or 12 episodes. I never finished it. I do want to, though. But yeah, eventually I will. Same thing with Kill la Kill. I've watched it twice, but only reached like halfway or a little bit right before the end. For some reason, I don't know. It's not like I don't like the series. I just kind of like forget that I watch it. If I go too long without going back to the series, I just completely forget about it. That's kind of how I unless it's got me like by like the grasp, like it has a grasp on me, then I really finish it too. I like binge the whole series in like a few days. There's only a few series that really got like my attention like that. So, I don't know. I do like Kill la Kill. It's funny, I was that way about Edge Runners. This year, I just finished Edge Runners. I am so weird. I'm such a weirdo. I don't know why. I never finished that series. It's so strange to me. It was really good. It made me like cyberpunk stuff a little bit more because I know you, as some of you know, as some of you know, I enjoy cyberpunk aesthetic, but I find the genre so boring sometimes. Like, for example, Blade there's a few other cyberpunk series. I thought Altered Carbon was alright, but it kind of ended on a boring note too. The anime movie was alright. But yeah, Edge Runners was really good. I heard that they're working on another anime for the series. Not for Edge Runners specifically, but just another anime for Cyberpunk 2077, I think. Which will be interesting. Kinda like what do you call it when there's like a series but all the episodes aren't connected? Anthology? Is that what it's called? That would be such a vibe if they made like that type of show, but for Cyberpunk. You know what I mean? Just kind of like animated excerpts from just the stories in the game, or like, do you know what I mean? That'd be such a vibe. A threequel. Yes, you're right. It is called a threequel. Wait, I can't remember why I said that the last time. The 5 quote. There's the sequel and then there's the trilogy. How did I say threequel? That's stupid. Okay, anyway. I distinctly remember saying threequel at some point. Anyway, I wonder why. Oh, right, because there's not a word for like. Okay, there's a sequel and then there's. But no. You're right, because okay, the sequel is the movie, the second movie, and then a trilogy is a series of 3 movies. Just like how an anthology is like. So yeah, there's no name for the third movie. It's called a threequel. What am I supposed to call it? There's no name for it. What do you call it? The trilogy? The threequel. The third? I don't know. I think of like Shrek the Third. Star Wars the threequel. Come on, like, that sounds great. The threequel. Also, hi Jason. And thank you. And hello Jason, Nick, and Evernight. The threequel does sound like goofy. I should probably drink water, right? I'm surprised I've survived this long. Sorry if my voice sounds all raspy. Okay, give me one moment to pour myself some water. Okay, there we go. The threequel. Thank you for picking that up again, Skull. The threequel. That's funny. It's food, and now I know he's eating. And then the quadriquel. Like quad's 4, right? Or is that 8? No, wait. No, wait. Anyway. I'll try not to bring math into this. Also, how's the weather for everyone? Okay, I'm not trying to bring up a hot topic of climate change, but like, it just feels like it's not as cold as it used to be, right? Is it just me? People in Alaska are excluded. And I'm playing. Everyone can be included. I don't know. It just doesn't. It doesn't feel like. It doesn't feel like. It doesn't feel like it's really fall yet. Maybe it's just later. People in very, very cold places. I don't know if it makes a difference. Yeah, it does. I think it does take longer. Not necessarily that it isn't as cold, but it just feels like in December it's like not even very winter vibes. It's like not even fall either sometimes. And then it just crashes. It crashes into like February. February is like, every fucking February is like, it's crazy. All of a sudden the planet decides, okay, now we're gonna be cold all of a sudden, and now you have to freeze your butt off for like 2 months and a half, and then we're spring. And I'm like, why? I don't like that. No. The last time I remember seeing snow was in 2021 at the end of the year, or like it was like the first month of January in 2022. That's the last time I saw snow. For my town, at least. But I've also moved since. I do remember at some point. I've moved twice. So. I feel like. Okay, in 2021, it melted before I really could even see it. And then like there's like still like, what do they call it when the roads get frozen, like, or like it becomes like slush? Because it rains but the rain freezes. It doesn't really snow. I don't know what that's called. I think that happens anywhere really. But yeah, that happens. I'm pretty sure that just happens everywhere. Just actual snow, I have not seen that. It's so hot. Is it hail? Is that what you call that? Or that hail was like big balls of ice of the sky. Rescue rain. Oh, is that what did it? I see. Also, mind you, it's almost it's 2 a.m. Sorry if I sound brain rot today. I'm kind of just chilling on the weekend. You know, I usually don't do weekend streams, but I don't know. I feel like it today. I wasn't quite ready for a blue Twitch stream tonight, so I might do it tomorrow night. I would do EP for that. But I've kind of woken up a little bit today. It's weird. Like, does anyone have like a night's sleep and you feel like you didn't get good sleep, and then you have to take a small nap to like fix, like, your brain doesn't feel like it's functioning right? Does anyone get what I mean? Because I've been having to do that lately ever since the whole the whole loud, noisy neighbor stuff, like for 2 months. I've been having to take a nap to like screw my head on right. Do you get what I mean? Like, I just despise naps like that because it feels like I had to take out time to like fix my sleep, but I already had things planned. It makes me feel really sad because like I had a few things planned, but I couldn't do it because my tend to browse a lot. Like, I'll have like 5 separate videos open until I find the right one. I'll like browse for a while, and then once I find the right one for this specific type of mood I'm in, then I can go to sleep. Because I feel like there's like going to sleep ASMR, and then there's like I'm like awake and alert type of stuff that I listen to is completely different than what I sleep to. Like if I'm editing a video at my desk type of thing, like a ramble, like someone yapping basically. I do like some yap sesh. I love hearing like just different people talk about stuff, because people just live such different lives sometimes. Especially, yeah, like on YouTube it's funny. You just really got just anyone does ASMR really. It's interesting to listen to. But yeah, I don't know. Sometimes it's difficult. Well, okay, technically, like, let's just say, like, I find a GB ASMR video and there's no rain sounds, then I'll have another tab open and have, like if this is, like, at my desk, I'll have, like, ambience and then the ASMR. You know what I mean? Like a layered sounds type of vibe. Like, if they don't already have it, I'll just add it, like, in the background. Lightly. Yeah. Or, like, I think they're called Veto ASMR. They do, like, just ASMR sounds, and they do, like, wood sounds, and I like those, and then I play, like, oh god. Has anyone seen GB's channel? She uploaded an ASMR Shrek movie. They recreated Shrek. Hold on. I'm posting this in the server. I was watching it earlier, and I was just like, God, this is too cursed. Shrek ASMR. It inspired me to do my Shrek cinematic universe that I promised to do last year. And my Winkies for Quad ASMR. Now I'm motivated now, because I'm like, I can do the VR ASMR one. I can do something different. Something that hasn't been done before. I don't know if I'm gonna recreate the whole film though. That's like a whole project, really. That's a commitment for sure. Also join my Discord server. Also, I'll be right back. Real quick. I'm back. Hopefully it wasn't too long. That's what I'm gonna do something. Hey, let me turn on the rain sounds. Sorry. Oh, it's so quiet. I love that. Nighttime's great, even though I'm like brain fried. The crackhead hours. Back to the crackhead hours streams. Sorry if I talked about really cursed things this stream. I just thought about it. I did like. Anyway, oh well. I think this YouTube video is probably gonna. I won't even bother trying to get it unmonetized. Reversed. If it gets demonetized, I'll just leave it. It's fine. Also, I can grab some other triggers if you guys like. There's some brushes I can use and scissors. Anyone's bored and about sounds. It'll be happy. Also, hi Candace and what maybe and the sweetie. I have the lips really dry hands. also, I think somewhere pinned in the server there's an anime recommendation one, because what did we watch this year? We watched Gravity Falls. We went on a cartoon, at least for this year. We watched Gravity Falls. Over the Curtain Wall, is that what it's called? Oh, is that what the show is called? It's a very short series. I forgot. Did we start Adventure Time? We never finished Gumball. We went on. And then we watched like a few episodes of Avatar The Last Airbender. So I haven't really gone into work on anime in the server yet. I gotta like shows that you can kind of watch at any point. I feel like a lot of anime, you gotta watch the first episode to get the full context. Also, welcome. people do. Maybe people don't put the tortoise shell on her. I can't remember. I don't know, but it could be easy without the tortoise shell. Spin. Now you can see more. I'm also trying to get a picture. Cute. This outfit's really cute. I love these like live 2D add-on outfits. So cool, so cool, so cool. I think a lot of live 2D artists have a type though. They definitely have a type. I hardly see any like flat-chested ones. It's always very, very boobalicious outfits. So much of variety. Kind of looks like a fangs. What did my stomach? Don't make noises. Right now. I did eat dinner. What did I eat? I can't remember when, but I definitely did. It was definitely after like 7 o'clock. Okay, does anyone like I feel like YouTube knows my routine, cause like every time I'm ready for bed, it specifically only recommends I can't speak. Recommends me like ASMR at nighttime, and like sometimes it's like scattered throughout the day, but it like knows exactly what my go-tos are, and it's green noise. I listen to green noise when I sleep. I don't really like white noise too much because it sounds like TV static. was it that I used? I was obsessed with oh, tomato soup. That's my current. Right, that's the other thing. Tomato soup. Oh my god, that's my latest obsession. Is tomato soup. Oh my god, I love tomato soup. But yeah, like, I'm not gonna lie. I don't cook anything too fancy. Like, I just throw stuff in my rice cooker, or it's like list off random piece of meat, random type of grain like rice, or random vegetable, and that's what I usually eat. It's pretty simple. Like, I don't know. I thought about baking something recently. But I don't know. I just don't think the thing I have is really that powerful for like the recipe. Like, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of recipes, they tend to make portions like for multiple people. Like, I guess I can use like an app to reduce, like, to change the recipe. But the last time I made like a smaller version of a recipe, it came out nasty. Like, 'cause the like convection ovens aren't really that big, you know. You could probably only fit like a 6x6 like square little thing in it. It came out so nasty. I think I made brownies or something, and it was like, yeah, it's I don't tell you guys my cooking failures. I don't tell you guys about those. You don't even want to know. But I can generally, in a general sense, I can cook very well. It's just the matter of having the kitchen tools and the ingredients. The worst thing I've eaten, my dad, like, I think this is like 2018 or 2017. It was definitely when I was like a teenager. It was around Thanksgiving. He made, like, I think in my whole lifetime, I've had 5 Thanksgivings. Like, my family doesn't really do Thanksgivings unless they're like, okay, I hate to like say this, but when they're not broke. Like, when I was younger, they would be like, ooh, let's like do Thanksgiving, like, you know, traditional American family, and they do it. And the chicken or the turkey came out green, like green eggs and ham. My dad made, I guess he used some type of like poultry seasoning he found at the store, and it had a lot of like parsley or some type of seasoning that was green. And the chicken or the whatever it's called, the turkey was green, and I think it was the weirdest. Like, all that seasoning and it still tasted really bland. It was terrible. But I remember that Thanksgiving, because like, oh my god, it was like a crazy, crazy time. And we all finally got to sit around and eat together. And then he pulls out the green turkey. And we all kind of just said, like, you know what? It is what it is. I don't think anyone wanted to make my dad feel bad. Oh, right. Okay, so I had a job at the time. I remember that. So we all had jobs. And I think my dad was the only one that either didn't have a job at the time, or he had a time off, like holiday time. So it was up to him to make Thanksgiving or like make the meal. And yeah, that's what happened. And it was green chicken or green say I'm trying to hear them out, but like, I don't know. It feels like it's. I don't know. Like, what would that taste like? Oreos and peach. Because Oreos and peaches obviously would taste good together. Because it's like, I mean, it's just cookies and then peaches are sweet. But then the ketchup kind of in the mix kind of changes it. That's strange. But I don't know. Yeah, what happened to them after that? I don't know. That sounds very strange. I mean, technically, isn't ketchup just a fruit sauce? It is fruity. It's like salty. Maybe it's like the salty sweet? Maybe that's what it is. You know, there's like a lot of like weird food combinations that actually taste good, which is why I don't judge people. And they're a little like, you know, like pickled popcorn. Like I tried that. That was like a trend last year. And I dipped my popcorn in pickle juice, and I was like, such a good idea. But I don't like the soggy aspect of it. Like you have to be quick and like dip it in the pickle juice and then eat it. Or else it's gonna be really like, yeah, not really that good. But yeah, I don't know. I think I told you guys that I'm like obsessed with mini bell peppers. That has been my snack lately. It's so good. There's like, depending on where you get them, I feel like they're only good when they're super fresh and crunchy. That's when I like them the most. And sometimes they're kind of sweet. Because bell peppers aren't like the spicy ones. They're just a vibe. They're so good. I'll just be munching. Like, if I'm in a Discord call and someone's like, they just hear just like this mad crunching sound in the background. Like, they're like, who's fucking eating? And I'm like, oh, whoops, sorry. And like, what the fuck are you eating? The crunch, like, this isn't your ASMR or some bullshit. Someone will make some joke, and I'm like, okay, I'll mute. Oh my god. It's so good though. But yeah, it's so funny. Oh god, I had to stop my rice pudding kick. Oh my god, that was like, I think that was before September. Oh my god, I was addicted to rice pudding. I love rice pudding. Yummy. Love it, love it. But yeah. destinations. I don't know. It's hard to say. I do like tuna. There's a specific type of tuna I like. Is it called tuna? It's like red. It doesn't look like canned tuna. It's usually like fresh. Oh my god, it's so good. It's kind of pricey though, depending on where you get it. And you remember how I told you, like, remember the milk shortage? I can't remember when I was talking about that. Oh right, it was the beginning of the year. There's just someone out there. There's like, I have a mortal enemy out there, and they're probably like a middle-aged mom. Because every fucking time I go grocery shopping and there's these very odd specific things I want, it's always gone. It's always sold out. And I'm like, who is my arch nemesis out there? Because I do it really early in the morning. Sometimes I even have it delivered. And I'm like, there's no way no one's awake at this time. Like, I'll be the first one. And somehow, it's like somewhere out there. I don't know who they are. But we have the same palette of taste or whatever. Because I always try to get like, oh yeah, the milk, the wine milk, or the wine with the milk in it. Right. I might have some milk. I heard ice cream as well works too. I feel like I'm gonna try the ice cream version of it better this year, because I'm like, because ice cream, it kind of is cold. Like, milk's cold, but I feel like it's more diluted, you know? I don't know if it will taste as good. Like, ice cream's very, like, flavorful. So, wine ice cream. That just sounds like, oh my god. Get me away from wine. There's a reason why I stopped drinking. Me and alcohol did not go together very well. You thought crackhead hours was crazy? Well, good luck. I don't think I've ever streamed drunk before, right? Alright, I don't think I did. I think there was like one stream in December of last year where I was a little buzzed, but like I don't think I was drunk. I think I had a little bit just with my dinner or something. I can't remember. But yeah. You don't want to know. I've been told what I'm like when I'm drunk, and it made me they kind of hurt my feelings a little bit, because they're like, oh, you're way more social and you're more fun to talk to. I'm like, excuse me. Wow. I'm like, I don't need that. I'm cool without it. But yeah, that was yeah, it was definitely around New Year or Lunar New Year, around February. I think I officially stopped drinking in February. Hey. Hey, what are you trying to say? But yeah. Yeah, dude. I really like wine. But yeah. What was on my mind already? No. Can you tell me? Can you tell me what was on my mind? I'm fine. I'm fine. Remember when I used to ask you guys, like, what was I thinking about 2 seconds ago? And then I'm like, why the fuck would anyone know that? Oh my god. Ah, yes, you guys would definitely know. You gotta know. You gotta know what I'm thinking. Come on. Oh my god. I probably need to go to sleep. Or, like, at least rest my eyes. Yippee. I hope you guys found this relaxing today. Sorry if I over-yapped. Oh, I talk too much sometimes. I just like to talk to you guys sometimes. I don't know why, it's weird. I'm not always very talkative, but when I am, I yap way too much. I hope you still found it enjoyable. I'm trying to lower my volume. I'm trying to whisper more. But sometimes I can't help it. Sometimes I talk loudly or more than just soft spoken. But yeah, I do like talking to you guys about stuff. Also, what's been your like recent like favorite food lately? Because I tell you what, guys, if you come home and just have some tomato soup, it's so good. I love tomato soup. I don't know if that's everyone's thing. I think some people are into like chili. Well, I do like chili actually. Ooh, that's a good idea. Chili's nice. But tomato soup, like a creamy tomato soup. I love it. Oh right, I think I told you guys about how I make. Oh, I fucking hate kale. I hate kale. Kale is so gross, but I eat it anyway. Can't tell you how much I hate kale. I love spinach though. The salads I make, the kale just ruins it, but kale's good for you. And lately I've been on a kick of yogurt as well. Yogurt with chia seeds, and then I put like almonds, and then like sometimes granola or peanut butter. Sometimes honey to sweeten it too, if I'm not feeling the savory vibes. Some tomato soup and cream cheese. I see. I am on that alpha yogurt grind. Specifically Greek yogurt. Also, I do that. What else? What else were we talking about before? We were talking about food. Turkish eggs with some toast. Very nice. Also, hi Seb. I hope you're doing alright. Hello. I'm trying to think. I mean, you guys know I like lemonade a lot. There's a quote somewhere where it's like, someone's like, "Oh, what's your favorite drink?" And I'm like, what did I say? It was close to to piss or something. I don't know. I love lemonade though. And I do like hibiscus tea. That's my favorite type of tea. Oh my god. Also, hi Craven. I hope you're doing alright. Good to see you. Hello. Oh boy. Turkish eggs. I gotta look that up. Turkish eggs. Oh, that looks so good. Yummy, yummy, yummy. That looks good. That's cool. I would screw that up. I would screw that up immediately. There's like some days that I'm good at cooking eggs, and then some days I just wait too long and I just fuck it up. Eggs are really, like, you gotta be really on it to make it taste good and not overcook it. I do like poached eggs though. I used to have these like little thingies that you can put in boiling water to help me make poached eggs a little easier. They're like kind of shaped like cupcake, like, you know, like cupcake. They're like a semicircle type of vibe, and then you put it in the water, and then you put the egg. Sorry, my chair. But yeah, it was like an easy way. I do like when the egg, like a boiled egg, is a little on the runnier side of the rice. I'm always afraid to catch something because salmonella. But yeah. I remember like a long time ago I would have toast with cottage cheese on it and then like strawberries and stuff. But I really hated cottage cheese, but there was this very specific brand. Because it wasn't watery. It almost kind of, you know how fresh mozzarella tastes? Has anyone had fresh mozzarella before? It's like very moist. It almost tasted exactly like that. And it was really good. I only eat cheese with the microplastics. Yummy. Oh my god. I love my microplastics. They should add that to like, remember like, you know those like health pyramids? They have like your grains, your vegetables, and then like they should add microplastics. the new 2024 food pyramid is at the top. It's microplastics. a good miso soup. I haven't had it in like a while. I also haven't had chicken tikka masala in like a while too. I haven't really been eating out lately anymore. That sounds really good. Oh, you say chicken Alfredo. Jeez, that's great. Oh yeah, I remember like, I think it was like last week or I had something called quinoa. Is that what it's called? Quinoa? It's like, they're like little circles. It's some type of grain. Hold on, let me look it up. Am I saying it right? Anyway, it was pretty good. I haven't really had it like, I haven't had it a ton before. Like, I've tried it a few times before and I was like, you know, it's not too bad. But this time around, it was actually quite, it was pretty good. It was actually pretty good. The texture was different though. Yeah, like, I think like halfway through the year I researched like what foods have a lot of iron in it, and I've been trying to like incorporate more of those. Like kale is one of those things because I hate iron supplements and they're disgusting. They always taste gross. So I'm trying to like eat healthier so I don't have to take my supplements as like as much as I usually do. Because yeah, it's like when I don't get enough iron, it's a fucked day. Pretty much the day's already fucked. Also, little beasts, I hope you can just relax right now. I did hear beets are a nutrient. Is there something I hate more than kale? I remember I have had beet juice before. Okay, is there something I hate more than kale? Okay, mainly why I hate kale is because of its smell. I feel like day one, when you get kale, like when it's super fresh, like from the store, it's tolerable, but as the days go on, like it's definitely not rotten, but it's like after the first day, it's just not good. It's just like not fun. But yeah. officially going to bed now. Love you. Good night. Say well. I'll see you soon. I'll try to sleep again. Maybe I'll get a good night's sleep.